Y'all, I was smooth going off on him. I'm like, I hate you. I can't stand you. Why would you do this to me? Why would you waste my time like that? I'm like, I really want to beat you up. I'm like, honestly, I really beat Rashida up too. Y'all, and let me tell y'all how Tristan was so messy for this. Clearly, I'm intoxicated. Clearly, I'm going off on you. He apparently told Rashida what I said. I don't know if he sent her the screenshots. I don't know if he told her what I said, but some type of way she caught wind that I said I would beat her up. So a couple minutes later, after I go off on Tristan, I get a text from Rashida. And she texts me and she was like, oh, so you said you would beat me up. And you know me, one thing about me, if I say something, I'ma stand on it. So she texted me and I said, yeah, I said I would beat you up. And what about it?
Back up on the move, touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my boots.
Hey y'all, it's TheBreeze and you're plugged into the Breeze lifestyle. If this is not your first time here, you already know we locked in, friend. Either way, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you want to support your girl some more, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, then follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TheBreeze Lifestyle 77. Now y'all, I told y'all in the other video, I don't know which one I'm posting first, but I'm bulk recording for y'all. Didn't feel like getting dressed up, but I got a vacation in 2 weeks, for 2 weeks, and I'm not about to leave y'all hanging. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So this is going to be a reaction video of a side chick who fought the main girl. So let me just give you a little recap of what's going on. The girl who's telling the story, basically, she found out that she was the side chick. She ended up confronting, or like she was talking to the dude after she found out that she was a side chick. She was talking to what she thought was her man, and the girlfriend popped up. And they kind of was talking about it. He was denying it. And then she told her everything and, you know, whatever. You know that moment where you find out, oh, I'm a side chick, and here go the girlfriend. Now you don't know what to do. So I'm guessing after that situation, she was still dealing with old dude, and she ended up fighting the girlfriend. So let's go ahead and get into this video.
Yes, sir. Back again with another story time by popular demand. Everybody has been asking for the story time on when me and Rashida fought, and I'm ready to give it. So this story takes place in 2019. I don't know the month or the time, but I will insert a picture of the actual day that we fought. I just want to start out by saying, I do not condone fighting. Actually, I feel like fighting over a man is repulsive. And anytime I think back on this situation, I actually cringe every single time. Actually, fighting in general is repulsive. As a woman, why am I putting my hands on you? Why are you putting your hands on me? We are queens. We are royalty. Why are we putting our hands on each other like we're rugrats from the streets? But this was in the past, before I gained all this great wisdom that I have now. So I can get on here and tell y'all about it. So it was a party day, a pool party to be exact. The pool party was about an hour from our school, and me and Rashida both went to this pool party. This was at a time when me and Tristan were not talking. He was just talking to Rashida. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really bitter at that point. Because at this point, this is when I had already put in the blood, the sweat, the tears, the time into Tristan for you to ultimately choose that you want to mess with Rashida. So I was real hurt about it. So anywho, me and Rashida went to this party. Of course, it was a lot of drinks. College, if you went to college, if you know, you know. It was a lot of drinks, and I can say I had a couple too many, okay? So if you went to college, you know, after a party, after a kickback, an event, you know you finna go back to your boo. Like, that's just already understood. So while I was at this party, all I could think about is Rashida is finna go home, and she's finna go back to Tristan, and I'm about to go back home by myself and be sad. I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe I was this person at one point, but I had it in my head, if I'm not gonna have a good night, y'all are not gonna have a good night either. So how can I mess it up for y'all? So as we're leaving the party, like about to get in the car, and again, I told y'all it was like an hour away, so we had an hour drive back to our school. I texted Tristan. Y'all, I was smooth going off on him. I'm like, I hate you. I can't stand you. Why would you do this to me? Why would you waste my time like that? I'm like, I really want to beat you up. I'm like, honestly, I really beat Rashida up too. Y'all, and let me tell y'all how Tristan was so messy for this. Clearly, I'm intoxicated. Clearly, I'm going off on you. He apparently told Rashida what I said. I don't know if he sent her the screenshots. I don't know if he told her what I said, but some type of way she caught wind that I said I would beat her up. So a couple minutes later, after I go off on Tristan, I get a text from Rashida. And she texts me and she was like, oh, so you said you would beat me up. And you know me, one thing about me, if I say something, I'ma stand on it. So she texted me and I said, yeah, I said I would beat you up. And what about it? She was like, bet, pull up. I said, bet. Y'all, when I say it was no talking in between, at that point I had like 45 minutes left to where our school was. I managed to stay mad for the entire 45 minutes all the way until we got there. So the girls that I was with said that they were going to drop me off because they didn't want to be in the mix of all the drama. And I don't hold that against them. If you don't want to be in that, that's cool. I don't need no posse. I know I'm finna go out there and handle my business. So yeah, y'all can drop me off. So I get dropped off and I go into Tristan's apartment. I'm in Tristan's room and we going back and forth arguing. Next thing I know, Rashida walk in. I honestly can't even remember if any words were exchanged. I just know it was kind of like an understood on-site thing. Like as soon as she walked in, I don't even know if she swung first, I swung first. I don't know if we swung at the same time, but we started fighting in Tristan's room. Y'all, we went from fighting in Tristan's room to fighting in the hallway of his apartments, all the way down to fighting in the street of his apartments. When I say me and Rashida went rounds, we went rounds. And the sad thing is, I think we were fighting so hard because we were so hurt. And the thing is, we weren't even hurt or mad at each other. We were hurt by Tristan, and that's who the energy should have been towards. But you know, as women, before we know how to really process our emotions, we just naturally put that towards the other woman, and that's not how it should be. But anywho, y'all, Tristan was literally standing there watching us fight. I can say he tried to break it up, but he honestly didn't even know who to get. Like, you know, normally when a girl is fighting somebody, he gonna get his girl, he gonna hold his girl back, he gonna make sure his girl is good. But in his eyes, and honestly in our eyes, we were both his girl. Like, even though me and Tristan weren't talking at the time, we had already been messing with each other for a year. So he still got that same love and that same care for me as he does for her. Well, his type of love, his type of care. So y'all, he did not know who to get. He literally was going back and forth between me and Rashida, like holding me back, holding her back, coming to me, telling me to calm down and just leave, going to her, telling her to calm down and just leave, y'all. Like, it was a mess. I honestly don't know how the fight ended. We honestly just fought till we was both tired. Like, we was going hard. We was going hard. After we fought, I want to say I spent the night at Tristan's house. Like, I made it a point to spend a night there just so I knew that she didn't spend a night there. And as I'm thinking about it, y'all, it's just really sad how much energy I was putting into this situation. I'm not even a fighter. I am a lover. I'm the sweetest person. So for me to get to the point where I'm putting my hands on somebody because of a dude, crazy. But yeah, I'm not really here to give details on the fight or how it went because that's not even something that I'm proud about. That's not something that I want to gloat about or anything like that. I will say I left with my hair intact and not any scratches on my face. So y'all can take that as y'all please. But I will also say I don't think that she had any scratches. Her hair wasn't out or nothing like that. Y'all can take that as y'all please. So the next day after I woke up and went home, y'all, I really felt sick to my stomach because like that just wasn't me. Like it really just set in like I am going off the deep end. So I actually ended up texting Rashida and apologizing to her because I'm a woman at the end of the day and I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. I initiated the fight. I basically orchestrated the whole thing and I was wrong. So I text her, I sent her this long paragraph, and I'm like, I'm so sorry for last night. I'm just angry at Tristan. I don't really know how to process these feelings or these emotions. If nobody understands how I feel, I know you do. Things should have never went this far. And y'all, Rashida was a really sweet girl. So she texted me back and she was like, no, I completely agree. It should have never went this far. Like, I'm sorry that we fought. I'm sorry that that happened. Like, it was a good conversation and we ended off on good terms. So I thought. So we fought at nighttime and nobody knew that we fought. So I just decided to not tell anybody that we fought because there wasn't nothing that I wanted to even talk about or for it to be known. But like a week or two later, I was at a kickback and one of my homegirls came up to me. And she was like, I didn't know that you fought Rashida. I heard that you got beat up. I said, wait a minute, how you know I fought Rashida? And who told you I got beat up? She said, Rashida. Oh, you gotta know I was pissed. Because I thought we made amends. I thought we was cool. But now you going around telling people that I got beat up? Okay, let's run it again so you won't run your mouth no more. So I text her and I said, so you telling people that we fought and I got beat up? And she's like, wow, I know exactly who told you that. But she was like, yeah, I did say that. And I said, bet, beat me up again. Stay tuned for the story time on the second time me and Rashida fought. And we're back again with part 2, the second time me and Rashida fought. So, like I said in my previous story time, I ended up texting her and asking her if she said that she beat me up. And she said, yeah, she did say that. And I said, okay, beat me up again. Like, if you did it once, sis, do it again. Let's run it again. So she was like, bet, pull up. And pulled up I did. One thing I can say about Rashida is that she wasn't scary and I wasn't scary either, because you know normally girls go back and forth and argue and do all it was never none of that. Like once we decided that we were fighting, that's all it was until we actually linked up. Like it was no talking in between. It's, oh, you want to fight? Okay, I do too. Bet, pull up. That's it. And I gotta respect her for that. And I know some of y'all may be thinking, like, if you know you didn't get beat up, like, what do you have to prove? It honestly wasn't even the fact that she said she beat me up. Because if you feel like that, girl, feel like, by all means, feel like that. I wanted to fight her again because I text you after the first time we fought. I apologized. You apologized. We made amends, so I thought. So it's like, why are you running your mouth? So I really wanted to fight her because it's like, kind of like, I feel like you played in my face. Like, don't play in my face. I don't like that. So, boom, back to the story. So, after she told me to pull up, I start getting dressed, start getting prepared to fight. So, of course, like I told y'all, I had 2 roommates at the time. And I ended up telling them I was on my way to go fight Rashida. And they were like, girl, we're not letting you go fight her, like, by yourself. Not that they was going to jump, but, like, just as them being my friends, like, they just wanted to come with me. And of course, y'all, they tried to talk me out of it. But I'm the type of person, once my mind is made up, you might as well not even waste your breath. So after they realized it wasn't any stopping me, we all jumped in a car and we headed on over to Tristan and Rashida's apartments. So we get there. I text her and I say, I'm here. I'm downstairs. I don't know where Tristan came from. I don't know if he walked up, if he was already outside. I just remember him being there. I don't actually know when he got there. But I do know he was there before we even started fighting. I didn't exchange any words with Tristan that I remember. I don't even think I spoke to him. So anywho, me and my two friends just waiting downstairs, waiting on her to come. It took her a little minute to come down because I remember standing there for a second. But finally, Rashida started walking down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, let's run it. So she came down and she got in the street, like on the concrete in the parking lot. I'm like, girl, come to the grass. Like, I'm a pretty girl. I'm a cute girl. I'm not about to be scratched up, banged up, skint up. Like, let's fight in the grass. And she was like, no, come to the street. I'm like, no, come to the grass. Y'all, when I say we went back and forth for like 10 minutes on if we was going to fight in the street or the grass, why would you want to fight on concrete? That's not even the smart choice here. So we going back and forth on if we're going to fight in the street or the grass. And by this point, my friends are fed up. Like, they ready to go. They like, Courtney, just go to the street. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to the street. She going to have to come to the grass. So finally, she was just like, okay, I'll come to the grass. And y'all, it's not, I know some people might be like, well, the street is more level than the grass. But y'all, the grass was level. It wasn't like bumps or nothing like that. Like, let's fight in the grass. I don't want to be scratched up. So she came to the grass, y'all. And we got it going. We fighting. We fighting hard, swinging, tussling. Both times we fought, neither one of us ever ended up on the ground. Like, we never ended up on the ground. Like, it wasn't no hair pulling. Like, we was fighting. Like, we was swinging. That's really all I can give y'all. But once again, we fought hard. We fought until both of us was tired. And then after that, after we got done, I just started yelling like, okay, who beat me up? Who beat me up? Who beat me up? Like, I'm just, who beat me up? You beat me up? You beat me up? And that was that. And once again, Tristan was there the whole fight. This fight, he actually didn't try to hold anybody back or break it up at all. He kind of just stood there and watched. I honestly wonder, like, what was going through his head at that time. Like, do you feel bad? Is this, like, fueling your ego? Like, I wonder what he was thinking and feeling. Like, you really got two girls out here fighting essentially over you. I can't believe myself. Anywho, though, after that, me and my friends got in the car. We drove off and went home, and it was a regular night from there. I kept messing with Tristan after that. Rashida kept messing with Tristan too. But I can say that after that, I didn't hear nothing else about Rashida saying that she beat me up.
So many things I want to say. First of all, I get why she would rather fight in the grass. But I feel like you could be slipping in the grass, you know? I mean, yeah. So you could be slipping in the grass. The concrete is more like you got more grip. But I feel her. I'm a pretty girl. I'm not trying to be skint up over you. Especially if I'm going to fight you and still be dealing with this ninja. And you still going to be dealing with this ninja. And we both know about each other. And I also feel her. Oh my gosh. I am a lover girl. I'm a girl's girl. I'm definitely just a good person. But when I was dealing with Finesse, aka my baby daddy, like, he brought the worst out of me with him cheating with girls. And I would not just off the rip, like, want to fight them, but it's like their mouth. He made them feel like we was equals. And I didn't like that. So I definitely have had my squabbles. To me, it wasn't over him, but essentially, if it wasn't no Finesse, there would be no me and the girl fighting. So I could say I was fighting because of him, not necessarily over him. But still, it was dumb. It was dumb, and I still went back to him, and he still was cheating, and it just was retarded. It was just stupid, okay? Now, the friends, who is her friends? Now, the friends on the second fight, okay, yeah, I like them. Because they did try to talk her out of it. But if I can't talk you out of it, I'm still coming. Not to jump the girl, but just to make sure don't nobody jump you. The other girls from the party, from the first fight, you know your friend is drunk. I know you don't want no drama, but the girl is going to fight this girl regardless. If that was my friend, again, I'm going to try to talk her out of it. If she don't want to get talked out of it, I can't stop her. She's grown. I'm not about to just drop her off and say, oh, this is your drama. No, I'm going to be there to watch to make sure my friend is okay because she's intoxicated. But it's diabolical that she stayed. The things that we will do, and no shade to her because I've done stupid things for stupid people too. But the things that we will do to make sure our ninja don't be in nobody else's face is crazy. Like, she found out she was the side chick. She still was, like, I guess she stopped talking to him for a little bit. You know he still deal with his main drone. And you fought the drone. And you stayed a night with him just because you don't want him to be with her. You picked the fight just because you don't want him to have a good night with her. Diabolical. But I feel her on a year of time and energy I done put into this man. Even when you do find out that he got a girlfriend or something, it's hard just to let that go. You feel me? It's not right. Don't get me wrong. But if she genuinely did not know that she was the side drone and then she find out, you still, like, you're mad, but you still love that man. Like, the time that y'all spent together does not change what we know now. So I definitely feel her pain and emotions and all of that. But I hope that not to say I know because I don't know this girl, but just talking to her how she don't really want to talk about the fight and stuff like that too much. It's like, I feel like she not making the same mistakes. We all make dumb mistakes. And I feel like some things I try to comment back to everybody. I'm a small YouTuber, so it's not overwhelming to comment back to all of my comments. But when people tell me I'm dumb and I be in dumb situations, it's like, bro, are you perfect? I literally come on here and tell my story. I'm not ashamed of it. So for you telling me, oh, you need to stop doing this, that's why you be in dumb situations you be. I was 19. I was 20. Like, I made dumb decisions. You won't see me doing that now at 32. But at the same time, who are you to be telling me that? Like, girl, just enjoy the story and keep it pushing. Or dude, just enjoy the story and keep pushing. What you doing here? If you don't like it, it's this little button. It's like a back button. Click a ball for it if you don't like it. But anyway, I'm done ranting. This is the video. Let me know if you ever had any encounters with a side chick or a main drone and you was the side chick. Let me know down in the comments. If you made it to the end, leave me an orange heart. And thank you for watching the video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.